Today's pedicure is on how to recover damaged toenails caused by a Russian pedicure using an electric file on the skin around the toenails and under the cuticle area. I took these photos 6 weeks before this pedicure was filmed. This client's pinky toenails have been completely filed off, and the damage to the big toenails will take at least a year to recover. The damage is so low under her cuticle area it has caused onycholysis, a separation of the nail plate from the nail bed. You can't see it in the initial photos, but you will see the grow out progress in today's video, so stay tuned.
Mask.
Okay.
So I did that. So the cut that the girl gave me looks better.
Good.
Oh. See, this morning I got up at 8:25. So, oh Lord, I gotta get there. I'm running late. Now you see the toe? The toe doesn't look pretty at all, does she?
Okay, bend your knee, put it up.
It's just skin. But see how that toenail just cracked and went all the way up? It's like it's growing up cracked.
Well, that's...
Because of the matrix got damaged?
Yes. Yep.
It'll heal though, right?
Yep, it'll heal.
It's going to take a lot longer than
It'll
others,
heal.
huh?
Yeah, it's not open. At least it's not like infected, but yeah, it's from the heat damaged the matrix so far down. And of course I'm speculating because it could have been a combination of the bit that they used, the speed, and the pressure that they were using while they were performing the service. When a client comes in with damage, our job is to make sure we do not do any additional damage. I'm positive the tech that caused this didn't intentionally harm her, but we're not properly trained using an electric file or what kind of bit, what speed, or what pressure to use to be safe. The skin around her big toe and her pinky toe is hard, calloused, and damaged, and now we have to baby that area in order to help it heal. Her first visit was 6 weeks ago, and she started using the Imperial Feet nail mycosis solution because my clients who have been using it for nail fungus told me they think their nails are growing faster. So I mentioned this and the fact that the product would add moisture to that damaged skin, and she wanted to try it. In 6 weeks, her pinky toenails did grow back. They are thin, but they are there. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Tell me what your favorite part of the video was, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. One of the comments will be chosen to win one of the tools I am using in this video, and one of the comments will also be chosen for my Comment Hall of Fame on my Instagram. I think it's just some cuticle stuck to the nail plate there. She is taking really good care of her feet in between pedicures. She doesn't have that much excess skin around her cuticles, but you can see what is safe to remove turns white from the foot bath soak and the cuticle remover. My goal is to gently remove the hard skin so her body doesn't think she is being injured again. I have to be very careful around this little opening in the nail plate that I don't press that tip of the cuticle pusher down into it, because there's no nail plate protecting her nail bed right there, and it would be very uncomfortable and feel very vulnerable. And that little area will grow up and it'll look like she has a hole in her toenail, but new toenails should start to be produced by the matrix in just a couple of months. Just can't believe how hard that is. The reason why I'm using the mini white buffer block around the skin on her pinky toe and her big toe is because I want to be very gentle. I don't want her skin to think there's any other kind of injury happening. And if I were to try to use my fingernail file that's a little bit more abrasive, or the angel foot file that's meant for removing calluses. I just want to be gentle, and that's why I'm using this. Do you have any of these little buffer blocks?
No.
I'll give you a few of these to take home.
Oh, instead of using a towel? Or you have to do it on dry skin?
No, you can do it on wet skin.
I should focus on that foot, right?
See,
your toes, right?
just so it doesn't catch on your socks and stuff, because it's so hard. And then just really lightly after you get out of the shower. Feel how lightly I'm doing this?
Right.
Just lightly buff it until that just comes away, because you don't want the skin to think that it's being injured. So you only want to take off that hard stuff, so it can still heal from the bottom up.
And that's just because they use that drill.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, your toes weren't like this before they used the drill on them, were they?
Oh no, I had like beautiful toenails.
Yeah.
All my toenails were the same. They all grew past this little thing. Like, I'm not gonna say they were talons. No, they grew over. So they grew like over. So I only need to do is just cut them.
I mean, skin comes off so easily, as you can see, with just a little teeny tiny buffer block. To have to use such a abrasive manual technique just isn't necessary. The other foot is coming up, where I show you the big toe and the pinky toe, and the foot filing, sea salt scrub, and the massage portion of the video start at 10 minutes and 56 seconds if you want to skip ahead. Straighten out your leg. And to not, you're not clipping this away or anything.
No,
in between.
You know what? When I get out the shower and some of my stuff, you know,
just the towel.
I'll take the towel and I'll rub it.
Good.
There's a lot of stuff that comes off though.
Well, what's happened is that your body recognized that as injury, and so it's trying to keep recreating skin to protect the area. So it's making a hard callus. So hopefully over time it'll realize that it's not damaged anymore. It's time to share the rules for my 250,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel already. Without people like you, I would not be where I am today, and I appreciate your watching my channel from the bottom of my heart. To enter the giveaway for your chance to win a customized pedicure with me, airfare, and a hotel stay, first click the subscribe button here on my channel, then head over to Instagram. You'll see a post about the giveaway, and the rules are listed there. We both had a hat day in mind today, huh?
bought some special tack. It puts little padding on the sides.
Oh, good.
I got them. They were from Amazon, right? It's like for the people with folliculitis. No, fasciitis, right?
Oh, the plantar fasciitis?
Yeah, so it gives more cushion on the sides.
Okay.
Yeah. And my shoe is bigger. I bought a half size larger for my shoe. So it's not so tight, but all of a sudden now the shoe's too big. I don't know what happened. I think my foot's wrong. Now, do you see all the lotion I can use for the bottom of my foot?
Oh yeah, I have it all.
Because the doctor told me I shouldn't be like using those
Cheese graters.
or even those pumice stones.
Yeah, pumice stones hold bacteria in them.
Yeah.
So they're not the best to use. But you see this, I mean, just by rubbing it with the towel.
Oh, sorry. But you get this stuff on it, right?
Oh yeah. See all of that?
I'm tempted to buy this stuff, but I'm like, I said if I buy this stuff, I will go daily on it. Going like this.
Well, you don't want to
Yes.
overdo it. Yeah. Because again, your skin, you don't want your skin to think that it needs to produce more protection. When you're filing off calluses, you only want to take off about 80%. Those are cute jeans.
I got these at Talbot's online, right? For $12.
I love that.
Expensive. They're like originally like $70, $90 for jeans. I just wait till they go right to the clearance aisle.
You're my kind of shopper. I don't like to shop
Right.
at all.
It's the first time I ever like spoiled myself to get stuff like this done my whole life.
Really?
My sister they call me a tightwad. Like my sister goes every month religiously to get her manicure, pedicure, and their hair done. No, their hair like every other week. I'm like, no, I just throw it back. You guys, I said all that money is going down the drain. You guys don't understand that, right? But the older you get on, I said, let me just start to treat myself a little bit more.
Yeah, we think about it as essential maintenance. Being put together keeps you healthier, I think.
It does. It does. But I could do some stuff. I could do my hair at home.
Okay, you can put that foot back in. Yeah.
So that toenails just grow all the way out the missing shingle then, right? Basically, right?
As it moves up the nail bed, you're still going to have that missing circle, but hopefully in a couple of months, nail plate will start growing again. And then it'll just push off with the, and we can, once it gets to like the center of the nail.
And cut it?
No, we can cover it.
Oh, okay.
With like a little acrylic patch or something.
Oh, okay.
You just want to make sure that the edges are sealed and there's no, bacteria down inside there or anything like that.
So we could be talking like 6-8 months before it grows out, right?
Yep. But if your baby toenail grew back in 6 weeks, I mean, it could grow back fast.
Right. I'm gonna just jog in the wintertime, I'll do it. I'll just have to make sure I get the right shoe. Or I wear double socks.
Yeah.
To protect it.
Do you run outside in the winter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're a good girl.
Yeah. If you run outside in the winter, you have to run as far, right?
Right. All that cold, it burns your fat right off.
It does. It
does, because your body's trying to get warm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Or even if you just walk.
See, I have asthma. It hurts my lungs too bad. Well, I can't run anymore anyway, but when I used to be able to run.
Mm-hmm.
You do have nice legs, though.
If you can't, run, you can walk or take stairs. Can you do stairs? No.
No, I just had 2 procedures done on my lower back. Before I had them done, I couldn't. I have an extruding disc and 3 bulging discs above it, and stenosis and bone spurs and degenerative disc disease and facet arthritis, all in my very lower back, from like S1 to L5, and I couldn't even push. I had to pull myself up the stairs.
Do they have any water aerobics out here?
Yeah, maybe at the rec center. I found an alternative way. Okay, you can put that foot back in the water. It's time to share the rules for my 250,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel already. Without people like you, I would not be where I am today, and I appreciate your watching my channel from the bottom of my heart. To enter the giveaway for your chance to win a customized pedicure with me, airfare, and a hotel stay, first click the subscribe button here on my channel, then head over to Instagram. You'll see a post about the giveaway, and the rules are listed there.
You're right. She saw her at maybe a couple strands in her armpit. It's weird. My other sisters are hairy. They got a shave, stuff like that. Me, I just look at it and say, oh, it'll fall off one day. I'm not gonna for sure that. In fact, one time I got my eyebrows done. She never did that. The girl put hot wax on my face.
Never grew back?
Well, hold on. I didn't say it didn't grow back. It's now just starting to grow back. But she used to razor. And then she just killed my follicles, right? So then I read everywhere. I said, oh, Lord, this is not going to happen. I had these little itty bitty. So I started putting castor oil on my eyebrows. And you ever heard of stuff called Ovation? It's for, it's like this cell therapy treatment for cancer patients to make their hair grow back. Okay. I started putting that on my eyebrows, and my eyebrows came back.
Oh, nice.
So now I just put castor on it now. But man, I'm telling you, I have to get a picture on my phone. I had the thickest, from what like a M.
Oh.
When it's really, really thick.
Yeah.
Like that.
Dense.
Hairy, and the girl, I used to have hair on my eyelashes. My eyelids, that's how hairy it was. And they just took it all away. But it'll grow back. In time, you just have to be patient. But this took four years to come back.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I don't pluck them. I just encourage them. They say a little blessing on them, Or talk to them. Oh, you're doing such a great job.
That's great.
Look at you. Especially this right here.
You're such a good girl. Good job.
You're doing such a good job. Oh, you have to give encouragement when encouragement's due, right? So. Weird. And I went to it like a, you know how they, like a salon, because they did manicure, pedicure, facial, everything out in Canton. Never again. Never again. And that was just eyebrows. Oh, if they did something else to me.
Oh my gosh.
Because they did. So I get teased a lot about my I work about my eyebrows. I said I want these caterpillars. I said these caterpillars are coming handy one day. You never know.
Now the hair that's growing back, is it lighter?
It's coarser. And sometimes they they take on their own shape, right? So I tell you what I would do, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna save some money up. You know what they take? It's not the wax removal. It's where they tape the hair off your face. What is that called?
Electrolysis?
Yeah, electrolysis. I mean, my mustache is going. All this is going. My sister got a whole face done.
That hurts really bad.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just be. Now see, look at it. It just formed up. Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Don't worry about it. She'll be okay. She will be fine. You're looking like, I don't know if it's.
It'll grow. It will.
She's fine. If I can get baby toenails.
Yeah, I mean, that's promising, so.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you've got like a little cyst in there.
Well, that's what, you know what? When my nephew broke my big toe, that happened. I've had that for like years.
Maybe it's just scar tissue.
Yeah. I mean, the whole toe just came all the way back and came forward. I'm not going to get an operation on it.
No.
Now, the bunion, it's not even a bunion.
No.
I'll have to ask you, have you seen, like I look at I look at your channel now. There's a lady, I don't know her name, she's from Canada. They put this little stuff on these people's nails and it hardens like acrylics, but it's a gel. Have you seen that? It comes out of a tube.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a mix between acrylic and
Gel?
gel.
And I couldn't use that, could I?
It's junk.
Oh, well, I can't use it then. And I can't put acrylics on my nails, right? For my job?
Well, I have nurses that wear acrylics. They just keep them really short. And they don't know that they're acrylic. But they aren't doing direct patient care. They're doing like discharge planning and stuff like that.
Oh, no. I'm touching
I
people.
probably wouldn't, yeah.
I mean, really touching people.
Yeah.
I might not. I think I'm gonna save some money. I have money saved up. I think I'm gonna go and get my doctorate. Nursing. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and then I'm gonna teach.
That's great.
At the community college level. I'm not gonna teach at university level. And I would like to teach in inner city, so there's more minority nurses. It's a shame. And more male nurses.
Yeah.
Especially male nurses. When I went over to Washtenaw, I mentored students, and the male nurses, they didn't have to pay for tutoring. Well, you know, they're the minority, so they got like a little scholarship they didn't have to pay.
To encourage them, that's good.
Mm-hmm. I think the manicure you gave me just helped them. This one broke. No, it didn't break. You know what? It got caught, and I clipped it down, and I had to learn how to file it. File it in a way so I wouldn't grab anything. But outside of that, I don't know. Alicia Keys boots.
I love Alicia Keys.
See, these aren't lawn pants. They just go there.
They're adorable.
You see how they got the little pad?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are great socks.
And they're patty pad. Yeah, they're really good.
Let me get you wet.
Oh, I gotta tell you a funny story. So, you know, last time I saw you, I had to get a water heater. My water heater went out. I didn't have any water for 10 days. So, this guy I used to date, because I'm not married, the last guy was in a serious relationship. He says, oh, I'll come and do it. I shouldn't laugh. He said, I'll come and do it. I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. The girl took us we had to go to Team Home Depot 4 times.
Oh, doesn't it always end up like that?
And then, well, because I had a tall one and was 27 years old.
Oh, wow.
So he had to do all the copper work. You know, in
He
hindsight.
did it, though, huh?
Yeah. But this is the worst thing. The valve to the, you know how they give you the pipe, they give you the water from the city from
The street?
the street up. It's a pipe.
Yeah.
And then you have a valve and then you have your meter. That's the way it works, right? The meter broke in the house. Yeah, it did. And you know what happened? He goes like, so we had to run. That's the 4th trip to Home Depot. He says, we got to get this done. You'll be without water because you got to call the city to come cut it off. And you got to.
Was it leaking in your house?
No, it wasn't leaking. The valve, so it was off.
Okay.
So no water was coming in. So then, he says, okay, it's going to be a little water.
Oh, gosh.
I said, a little water. He goes, yeah. So I said, oh, if it's a little water, let me get a bucket.
I can already imagine what
He says, when I take this off, I just want you to give it to me, right? And I said, okay. He took it off and like
a fire hose.
Like all of my, what? I dropped it and just backed up.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to visit my channel. People like you are the reason for my success and I appreciate it so much. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for all the latest videos. Remember, it is free and I'll see you next time. Here are some other great video suggestions for you. Thanks for watching and I will see you soon.